नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं विनीत और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा चैनल द वी शो। आज हम एक नया टॉपिक लेकर के आए हैं जिसका नाम है लियन, जो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है और कई सारे सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज जो हैं शायद इसके बारे में नहीं जानते या जानते भी हैं तो उनकी नॉलेज बहुत लिमिटेड है। तो कई सारे एम्प्लॉइज ऐसे होंगे जो इसको लेकर के क्लेरिफिकेशन पूछते होंगे, लेकिन उनके पास कोई सोर्स अवेलेबल नहीं है या रूल्स इस तरीके से घुमा फिरा के बनाए गए हैं कि या तो उनको फाइनली जब उनको इसकी जरूरत पड़ती है तो वो या तो कोर्ट जाते हैं या किसी जो व्यक्ति है एनी एक्सपीरियंस्ड पर्सन है उससे अपने सजेशंस लेते हैं, बट वहां पर क्लियर पिक्चर हमको पता नहीं है लियन के बारे में कि क्या है। तो मैंने इस टॉपिक पर आई हार्ड वर्क ऑन दिस टॉपिक, आई हैव रिसर्च समथिंग, आई हैव स्टडीड ऑल द ओएम ऑफ द डीओपीटी एंड ऑल, एंड आफ्टर दैट आई हैव कम टू एन conclusion and I have prepared one PPT in which all details of this matter is concluded. So it will be a very beneficial topic for you if you are a government employee, and even though if you are autonomous body employees or state government employees, or if you are a PSU employee, then also this topic will help you to understand the matter. Lien means what is lien and what is it have knowledge, how you can use your right of lien in the government sector. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं, let's get started on the topic. तो चलिए दोस्तों, टॉपिक को इन डेप्थ में शुरू करने से पहले हम डेफिनेशंस इसकी देख लेते हैं। जो आगे जो टॉपिक है उनमें इनका यूज हुआ है तो आप इनके बारे में अच्छे से जानकारी पा पाएंगे। तो 3 तरह की पोस्ट है, के बारे में डेफिनेशंस में थोड़ा बता देता हूँ। एक है परमानेंट पोस्ट, वन इज द परमानेंट पोस्ट, पोस्ट कैरिंग ए डेफिनेट रेट ऑफ पे सैंक्शन विदाउट लिमिट ऑफ टाइम। दिस इज अ जनरल पोस्ट व्हेन वैकेंसी इज कॉल फॉर एंड यू अप्लाई फॉर दैट एंड आफ्टर दैट यू टेक चार्ज ऑन दैट पोस्ट। So that is a permanent post generally which we are working on, like some engineers, some section officers. After that, second is the temporary post. Temporary post means a post carrying a definite rate of pay sanction for a limited time. Post is for the limited time but can be held by a regular or contract employee, whatever. But post is the temporary post, means it has been created for a certain period of time, and after that, that post will no longer be available. So this type of post called the temporary post. If we can take an example, if some project work is started, project director is needed in that post, then that project director post will be for certain period of time, maybe 3 years. For that, any regular employee may be posted for that project director post, or some contract employee may be posted for that post for a fixed tenure. So that will be called a temporary post because it will be for a limited time. Third option is the tenure post. Tenure post, a permanent post which an individual government servant may not hold for more than a limited period. For this example, I can give like CBI director is there, नीति आयोग का head जो है, या all these posts are tenure post. When the employee goes there, means the tenure post means they cannot be there for the unlimited time. It will be tenure post means for 3 years or 5 years. After that, that person has to go some his parent department and another person will be appointed on that post. So that is called the tenure post. This is an example. Now we will see the definition of the lien, which is our main topic. So first I will read the definition. After that I will show you that what is the lien and how it will impact your career in the central government organization. So what is lien? Lien is defined in FR 913. FR 913 is the fundamental rules number 9. So it represents the right of a government employee to hold a regular post, whether permanent or temporary. So I have given the definitions earlier that will apply here. So it represents the right of a government employee to hold a regular post, whether permanent or temporary. That post may be permanent or temporary, either immediately or on termination of the period of absence. So what is the meaning of termination of the period of absence here? That if a person has gone on leave, his absence on the duty, that time his lien will be available. If he is suspended from the service due to some reasons, but however if he rejoins again the post, means he is able to join that post because he is having the lien. So termination of period of absence meaning that either on leave or suspension, if he comes back, means his lien will be available and he can join the post again. So that is the big picture of the lien. Now next question, when an employee will acquire a lien on the post? If you joined a central government organization, then when you will acquire a lien on that post? So that answer is, if you employed in a central government organization and you have been confirmed in that post, that means confirmed means probation period has been successfully successfully completed by you in that post means you will acquire a lien. मतलब आपकी lien वहां पर available हो जाएगी. और in another case, if you have been promoted to the higher post declared as having completed the probation, मतलब आपका एक पोस्ट से दूसरी पोस्ट पे अगर प्रमोशन हो गया है और प्रोबेशन कंप्लीट पूरा हो गया तो भी आपको वो lien उस हायर पोस्ट पे मिल जाएगी. And third point, those who have been promoted on regular basis to a higher post when no probation is prescribed under the rules. If you have been promoted to the higher post but probation is not there, so immediately you will have the lien on that post. If you have promoted to the higher post, there is probation, then after completion of the probation period, you will get the lien. So this is the difference between point number 2 and 3. These all the lien matters has been prescribed in one of the OM that I have given in the description, that OM number 28020/1/2010 - dated 17/8/2016. So if you want the detailed information, you can refer that OM number of DOPT, which I have given the link in my description. So now question comes, the right of lien will be subject to which conditions? So the conditions is like that: if you are working in a central government organization and you applied through a proper channel and you goes to the another central government organization, you joins there, but you are in a probation period and you want to come back to your parent organization, then it is possible through lien. And for that, this lien right will be available subject to the condition that in place of your vacancy in the parent department, who has been promoted in your place, then if you comes back from your organization where you have joined, that time the person who will be there in your place in the parent organization, he has to revert back to his position where he was working before you have gone to your next organization. So here thing is that, so I will read it out. The junior most person in the cadre will be liable to be reverted to the lower post service cadre if at any time the number of persons so entitled is more than the posts available to the in that cadre service. If however this officer himself is the junior most, he will be reverted to the next lower grade from which he was earlier promoted. Now next thing we will to see, lien on a post. A government servant who acquired a lien on a post retains a lien on that post if you have got a lien on any post. So you will have that lien in these conditions while performing the duties of that post. When you are on that post, the lien will be applicable to. While you have gone on the foreign service or holding a temporary post or officiating in the another post, means when you have proceeded for deputation, then your lien will be maintained in your parent department or foreign service, or if you are on a temporary post, then also your lien will be available in your parent cadre post. Third point is that if you have been appointed in a different organization and you have been given the joining time, during the joining time, particular joining time period, maybe 12 days or 11 days, whatever you get, in that time, if you doesn't join that post where you have been selected, in that period you can come back again to your parent post. So lien is available for that particular joining time period. However, this is not applicable when you have been forcefully downgraded, means you demoted, means you are working on a level 10, you have been demoted to the level 9 and you have been provided the joining time to join in the lower post. That time this lien right will not be applicable to you. Okay. But while on leave, so how this has happened when you are on leave, how you can join your post again, because you are having a lien on that post. So only it is possible that when you proceeded on leave, you come back to your parent department and your post will be there as it is, so you can join. While under suspension, so when a person goes on suspension due to some reasons or some inquiry, after inquiry is finished and he has been ordered to join his post, it is possible because he is having the lien on that post. So while you have seen many times that person has been suspended but he joins again the parent post after completion of the matter, it is possible because he is having the lien and that post could not be filled by the other person because he was having the lien. So he can come back if he has completed the suspension and matter has been completed and he has been directed to join the post again, means it is possible because he is having the lien on that post. So one more important point is there, that any government servant cannot have two post liens. Means if he is having one lien on one post, he cannot having simultaneously lien on two posts. If he acquired the lien on another post, he has to the same time that lien will be cancelled. Earlier lien will be cancelled. So like that, lien will be having on only one post, cannot be have on two posts simultaneously. So now one important point is that no lien of a government servant will be retained. In what conditions we will see. When a government servant has proceeded on immediate absorption basis to a post or service outside his service cadre post in the government from the date of absorption. So this is very important point. Means you can see, if I am an employee, I have applied on some post in central government on immediate absorption basis, and if I have been selected there, then if I am proceeding on absorption basis in that post, that time after completion of the probation in the next post, my lien will not be retained in the parent department. Second point is there, if you are going on a deputation and in the deputation you are there more than the prescribed period beyond the maximum limit admissible under the orders of the government issued from time to time, then your lien will be not retained. In case the example is, if the government is allowing only 5 years for deputation or 7 years outside your cadre, and beyond that also you are not joining your duty at parent department, then your lien will not be maintained, and that post can be filled by the other person or it can be filled by the promotion also. So you have to take care of this thing while you are on deputation. So termination of lien. So I will read it out. A government servant's lien on a post may in no circumstances be terminated even with his consent if the result will be leave him without a lien upon a permanent post. It will not be correct to deny a government servant lien to a post he was holding substantively on the plea that he had not requested for retention of lien while submitting his technical resignation, or to relieve him such a government servant with a condition on that lien no lien will be retained. तो यहाँ पर मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि एक lien is the right of a government servant, so it cannot be terminated. Even though if employee says that my lien should be terminated, then also government cannot terminate the lien. So this is the big picture about the termination of the lien. So if when you are joining a new government organization, that time if you are applying or giving a resignation, if there in the resignation nothing is mentioned about the lien, then also it cannot be done by the parent department that you have not written in your technical resignation that your lien should be maintained, so we have not maintained. Like that they cannot say. So this is a standard rule. If you will go from the central government, one central government department to another central government department, you have applied through proper channel and you could have completed the probation in the parent department, then you can claim the lien, even though if you have not written in your technical resignation that I want a lien on that, then also it will be available for you to claim the right of the lien. So this is the full understanding about the lien. So now a permanent government servant appointed in another central government department, office, state government has to resign from his parent department unless he reverts to that department within a period of 2 years or 3 years in exceptional cases. An undertaking to abide by this condition may be taken from him at the time of forwarding his application to other departments or offices. The exceptional cases may be when the government servant is not confirmed in the department office where he has joined within a period of 2 years. In such cases, he may be permitted to retain the lien in the parent department office for 1 more year. While granting such permission, a fresh undertaking similar to one indicated above may be taken from the employee. Now we will understand that up to what period the lien of an employee in his parent cadre is retained for how much time. तो इसमें ये बताना चाहता हूँ, if you are a central government employee and if you proceeded on one post to another post in another government organization, then either you have to revert back to your parent organization within a period of 2 years or otherwise you have to send your resignation within the period of 2 years. अगर आप किसी दूसरी पोस्ट पे काम कर रहे हैं और आपने टेक्निकल रजिग्नेशन, तो यहाँ पे 2 पॉइंट हैं. टू व्हाट period your lien will be retained in the parent department. That question is solved here. Answer of that question is here, that if you got a job in another government organization and you are having the right in the parent cadre post as a lien, that will be for a period of 2 years. Means until unless you are not confirmed there in your next post, you can exercise your right of lien in your parent department. So this is for the 2 years. Generally, the probation period is the 2 years. However, if due to some reason the probation has not been completed in the another post, then that can be extended. Lien right can be extended up to 1 more year. Means maximum 3 years you can be there in the another post. And within the 3 years, either you have to come to your parent department post or you should submit your regular resignation. But when you are going from one post to another post, you are submitting the technical resignation. So that is difference between technical resignation and regular resignation. So technical resignation अगर आप देके जाते हैं तो आपको 2 साल के अंदर में प्रोबेशन पीरियड के अंडर में या तो आपको वापस अपनी पेरेंट डिपार्टमेंट की पोस्ट में आ जाना है, नहीं तो आपको एक रेजिग्नेशन सबमिट करना है कि आई एम रिजाइनिंग फ्रॉम दैट पोस्ट सो दैट योर लीन विल बी कैंसल्ड एंड अनदर एम्प्लॉय कैन बी अपॉइंटेड ऑन दैट पोस्ट। लेकिन अगर किसी कारण से आपका प्रोबेशन कंप्लीट नहीं होता है 2 साल में, तो आपकी लीन को 1 साल और के लिए भी एक्सटेंड किया जाता है। तो मैक्सिमम इसमें आपको 3 साल के लिए मिलता है, इससे ज्यादा के लिए आपको लीन का राइट नहीं मिलेगा। तो अगर आपका प्रोबेशन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है तो आप उस पीरियड के अंडर में आप अपने पेरेंट डिपार्टमेंट की पोस्ट में लीन राइट का एक्सरसाइज करके आप वापस। नाउ आई हैव कलेक्टेड सम FAQs, frequently asked questions that may be asked by many central government employees, but there is no answer. The first point is, if any employee goes on immediate absorption basis to another government organization but he kept on probation, in this case whether his lien will be maintained in parent organization? Answer is, if employee goes on immediate absorption basis but he has been kept on probation, means he has not been confirmed, hence his lien will be maintained in the previous organization. Where is the proof? The proof is court case of Stayaprakash and others versus Ministry of Defense dated 35/2016. This link I have given in the description where it has been confirmed. Reading this court case, what I have given the link in the description, you can clearly see that if a person apply on the immediate absorption basis but he is on the probation, then during the probation period he will have the right to exercise the right of the lien and he can come back to his parent department. Next FAQ is that if any employee goes to another government organization after technical resignation but he kept on probation and he want to return to his previous organization, what will be the service scenario after returning to the previous organization? The answer is like that. First point, his seniority will be maintained in the previous organization. Second point, the period spent in the another department which he had joined after submitting his technical resignation will not count for minimum qualifying service for promotion in the higher post. इसका मतलब ये है कि आपके पेरेंट डिपार्टमेंट में मान लो कोई पोस्ट है, हायर पोस्ट है, लीन राइट का एक्सरसाइज करके अगेन अपने पेरेंट डिपार्टमेंट में वापस आते, तो जो आपने नेक्स्ट पोस्ट पे जितना आप 2 साल या 1 साल जितना साल रहे हैं प्रमोशन के लिए, मान लो 5 साल का रिक्वायरमेंट है आपको हायर पोस्ट के लिए, पेरेंट डिपार्टमेंट में वो 5 साल का रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो वो जो लीन जो आपने नेक्स्ट जिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में आप गए थे वहां से आप वापस आए हैं, तो वो पीरियड उसमें कैलकुलेट नहीं होगा। तो दिस इज अ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट। थर्ड पॉइंट है, ही विल गेट द नोशनल इंक्रीमेंट फॉर द पीरियड्स ही वाज नॉट अवेलेबल इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। मतलब जितने समय के लिए अपने पेरेंट डिपार्टमेंट में अवेलेबल नहीं था, मान लो 2 साल के लिए, तो 2 साल का नोशनल इंक्रीमेंट दे करके उसका पे का फिक्सेशन किया जाएगा, तो पे में इसको कोई लॉस इसमें नहीं है। थर्ड है FAQ, व्हाट विल बी द प्रोसीजर फॉर रिटर्निंग टू द प्रीवियस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इफ लीन इज अवेलेबल? तो आंसर इज, द एम्प्लॉय कंसर्न शुड राइट एन एप्लीकेशन टू हिज कंट्रोलिंग अथॉरिटी comprising all the facts for reverting to his previous organization of GOI. After that, the same application will be forwarded to his previous organization by the existing organization for the same. Very simple. If you have got a job in another government organization, if you want to come back to your parent organization again within the period of lien, then you have to simply write to your controlling authority that I want to go to my parent organization and I have not been confirmed here. Probation period is still continuing, so I may be allowed to go there. Based on that, he will write to your parent organization and they will call back to your parent post. Hence, you can exercise your right of lien in the central government organization. Now, fourth point is a very important point, that is the lien benefit available in the case of the employee of a PSU, public sector undertaking के एम्प्लॉय के केस में ये एप्लीकेबल है या नहीं है? तो मेरा आंसर है यस, अवेलेबल है, बट दिस इज अवेलेबल फ्रॉम PSU टू सेम PSU और एनी अदर सेंट्रल PSU फॉर ए पीरियड ऑफ 5 years. मीन्स PSU में अगर कोई एम्प्लॉय काम कर रहा है उसको लीन बेनिफिट मिलेगा, बट PSU या सेम PSU में मिलेगा या PSU से किसी दूसरे PSU में गया है उस केस में मिलेगा। कहने का मतलब है, इफ एनी एम्प्लॉइज is going from PSU to central government organization, then lien benefit is not available to PSU employee. If the PSU employee is going from PSU to state government, then lien benefit is not available. These all conditions are available in the OM number 23/1998/GL-014 dated 13/1/1999 to be read with the OM number so and so dated 31st January 1994, Department of Public Enterprises. Lien benefit for the PSU's employees is available for the 5 years. Next FAQ. So I have prepared a matrix here. If any employee is working in the autonomous body, some employees are working in the state government, some employees are working in the PSU, some employees are working in the central government. So there is a question, if any employees from central government goes to PSU, or PSU some employees goes to central government, or from state government to PSUs, PSU to state government, autonomous body to central government. So what will be the scenario in this case, whether Lien will be available? So I have prepared a matrix here where you can clearly see that if a person is going from central government to central government, then Lien benefit is available. If a person is coming from central government to autonomous body, yes, it is available. That proof I will give in my next slide. तो autonomous body से कोई employee central government में जा रहा है तब भी Lien benefit available है. State government से central government में, yes, it is available. Central government to state government, yes, it is available. Like that, you can read the full matrix. I have given some few examples. You can read. So this is very clear-cut picture. Autonomous bodies like Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, EPFO, etc. have adopted the rules and regulations of central government of technical resignation and Lien. In this case, Lien facility shall be available until unless the autonomous body don't have their separate regulation on Lien. There is a court case of Surendra Kumar versus Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. That link I have given in the description, so you can go and check that link. It will be confirmed that when a person from autonomous body to central government or central government to autonomous body, if he is proceeding after selection, then also his Lien will be maintained in the central government or autonomous body. So this is the proof. Thank you for watching my video. अगर आपको इससे में कोई क्लेरिफिकेशन चाहिए या कुछ आपका मैटर कुछ डिफरेंट है तो आप मेरे को कमेंट्स में डाल सकते हैं, ताकि मैं उस रूल्स के बारे में पूरा पढ़ करके आपको अगले वीडियो में बता सकता हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच.